Oh my god, guys, I'm in London, but I was so lucky, and I'm still shaking. It's incredible. Good morning, traders. Welcome back to Montreal. It's a little bit tight, and this is gonna be kind of my last day in Montreal. What I want to shoot today is very quickly, because I didn't really catch up with this practicing series the past 2 days. If you guys didn't watch previous videos, well, I've been practicing these past days on a new strategy with Akinashi. Things did not turn out really well on that. I'm on something a little bit different, kind of a tangent of that. So I want to show you, this is an optimization I've been running the past couple of days. And basically you'll see all the results. Now I've been trying to create something with a stop loss that's going to be based on the ATR. What you see here are two different things. So first of all, I was looking at how big the stop loss would be with the ATR. So one of the stop was the most recent low plus 1 ATR. And I tested up to I think 3. Now this makes a big stop loss, but as you can see, the results are going to be pretty good with that. And I'll try to show you guys later on the result of the strategy. For now, this is just what's happening with the optimization. And the other parameter I was looking for had to do with how many R you look for. So I did the whole backtesting first with a 1-to-1 of reward to risk. That gives me, I think, a 65% win rate or something similar to that. Now this can still be improved, and for sure I'm trying to optimize things, but it seems to work on multiple pairs, which is really interesting. Something that is really, like, I'm looking forward to it, because most of the things I've been backtesting in the past only worked on one pair very well, and all the other pairs it was really bad. Now this one seems to be a little bit better. So I'll show you guys, like, I have no time now to do all of that. I have to pack up and go in a couple of minutes. I'm going to London today. That's gonna be pretty cool. 3 flights. Montreal, Toronto, Toronto, Dublin, and Dublin, London, which is going to be pretty interesting. So if you guys are ready for that journey, let's go right away, and we're getting back to travel. So I'm headed to the airport, been doing a little bit of work before the flight. Now this is going to be done, and it's a really cool view, but time to head out to the gate and take the plane for Toronto. First stop of the 3-flight journey. About 45 minutes ago, the airport was like empty, now it's like full of people. Big change. Merci. The sun is about to set and I've made it to Toronto. That's 33% of the journey done, which is great. Well, since I have some time, I think I want to share with you guys kind of a mistake I've made when I booked the plane tickets. So I was looking, and I often look for the lowest price ticket. I was looking on the web, and especially the best place to find plane tickets is going to be Google Flight. That's where I look all the time these days. But I was looking for the cheapest flight from Montreal to Europe, and it turns out there was a cool cheaper one, like one from I think Montreal to Iceland, that was really cheap, but not that many people go there. The other cheap one was to Dublin. Now Dublin is a place I want to visit for sure, but I didn't plan the fact that I would probably go to some other place first. The first place I'm going to go to is London, because I know people there. The thing is, I had to book a second flight from Dublin to London on the exact time they arrived. But that flight alone costs like $100. So if I look at the total cost and the total time I spent in the plane and waiting, it would probably have been cheaper to go from Montreal to London as opposed to Dublin and not take that second flight, and much shorter in fact. So don't look for only the price, because the price hides like how much time you're gonna waste and how many other things you're gonna have to buy. Sometimes you look at the cheapest price for, let's say, a house or a plane, maybe just a flight, but it usually ends up costing more. And same thing goes with many things in life. You could try to save 2 cents on gas and drive to the next station, and that's gonna take you like half an hour. You're gonna spend more money to drive there. Or you can just pick this gas and spend 2 cents more, but not have the hassle and the trouble to go to different place. And so that's the quick message here. I think I'm getting better at it, trying to not save money everywhere and stuff, and just like buy whatever I need and get it. But it's a continuous progress, I feel. So now let me show this decaf coffee, because it's like still evening, and we'll take the plane in a few hours, I guess. Time goes fast. I've just been catching up on a little bit of work, and it's already time I think to go board the plane. Sometimes they're late a little bit, but we'll see if they're on time this time. And let's get to the gate. It's not far from here, so.
Pour votre confort et sécurité, veuillez demeurer assis avec votre ceinture de sécurité. Nous espérons que vous avez apprécié votre vol et merci encore une fois d'avoir choisi Air Canada.
Alright, and with that I made it in Dublin. Look at this, it's a pretty amazing city. Wonderful Dublin. And this is all the time we have in Dublin. Back to the airport. Well, I noticed that it's a little bit too early to check in for my flight with Ryanair later today. In about like 3 hours and a half. I have like half an hour to kill here. So let's admire the air of Dublin. That's give us a little bit of sun. It's pretty cool. Rainy though, so bad idea. Let's get back inside. So the food slash drink part of this trip is going to start with a pint of Guinness at the Dublin airport. About time to get to the check-in and the boarding gate. And now the last flight of the day. Let's get to it. Tired. Oh my god, guys, I'm in London, but I was so lucky, and I'm still shaking. It's incredible. Here's what happened, and this is probably, I would say, the worst travel experience I've had so far. I got to the ATM as soon as I got off the plane, and while I was waiting for my suitcase, I decided to withdraw money. So I put my ATM card in the machine, and then nothing happened. Same screen, no change. And so I wait kind of like maybe a minute or two, and nothing happens. And then I get to the desk, like I had to do 3 desks to ask who was in charge of the ATM machine. I went first to the bags, kind of security and stuff. They said, oh, it's this counter. This counter said the next counter, and that took a while. But I got to this lady at one of the counter, and she was responsible. She said, well, if the card is inside, we cannot do anything. It's like you have to call your bank and cancel the card because the card's gonna be destroyed. We cannot open the machine. So I said, well, okay. I don't believe really that's what happens. So I went back to the machine. The machine said now unavailable, out of order. And then I get back to the desk. I was waiting in line, and the other lady there asks me what's happening, so I tell her what's happening and stuff. And she says, oh, okay, I need to check the machine. And she goes with me to the machine. She was like super friendly. And then she tries with her cards. It works fine. She could withdraw money, but mine was still not there. And then there's this lady right next to me and the lady working there who says, sorry, my husband tried to withdraw money and he wasn't given a card from the machine. He went to the bathroom. Her husband comes back, asks me what's my name, shows me the card, and of course that's what's my card, which kind of went in the machine, went out the machine at some point, and he picked it up. So that's just crazy. I could have completely lost my card. I would not have known what to do at all. I would be like clueless. I tried even to like call back home and get the bank number and stuff, but it's a good thing it happened in time. And it's a good thing I persisted a little bit, because if I just picked the first thing the lady told me, the first lady who was really not happy and professional, well, I would have probably been in a mess, and probably someone else would have got my card, and that would have been like a whole mess. And so I persisted. I went back to the desk and I got my card. That being said, let's get to take the bus and try to find the Airbnb. That might take some time, but I think it's gonna be pretty fun. Out of the bus now, I think that I live a little bit outside the downtown area, which is kind of here, I think. So, no clue. Let's take the subway or the metro, whatever. Man, this is crazy. I only did 5 stations on the subway, or on the tube as they call it here. Pretty easy to find out how to get there, but it costed me £5.90, which in my book is kind of a lot of money. The cost below as always. Now time to find this Airbnb. We should be pretty close. Let's have a look. And I finally made it to London, but of course I'm really tired. I think I'm gonna grab a quick lunch on the street and then call it a day and pass out to recover the jet lag. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. I know we didn't jump into training too much, but it's just been the long gift travel, during which I cannot do training stuff too much. Comment below with your thought, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow in London. First to explore is gonna be great, and I just need a good night's sleep to recover. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ciao.